Welcome, soccer friend, to the magical world of soccer bedtime stories, where dreams and goals come together. I'm your host, Tomek, and I'm here to accompany you on a journey through the stories of some of the greatest players, games, and tournaments as you drift off to sleep. If this is your first time visiting our soccer dream world, and you enjoy the story, we welcome you to follow and subscribe to listen to all the stories in our library. If you are a returning soccer dreamer, we encourage you to review, comment, star, and like the stories you love most. Your feedback and ideas help us get better and help to expand our soccer dreaming community. Please reach out to us. It's as easy as a pass to a friend. You can just email us at soccerbedtimestories@gmail.com. Enjoy the story, sleep well, and dream big.
Hello, soccer friend. As the stars twinkle in the night sky and the world grows quiet, let's settle into the warmth of our imaginations and embark on a magical journey to a place where the grass is green and the crowds are loud, a place where dreams are chased, goals are scored, and history is made. Tonight, we'll dive into the inspiring journey of Cole Palmer, a boy from Wythenshawe whose love for soccer took him from local parks to the brightest stadiums in the world. His story is one of determination, joy, and an unshakable power of believing in yourself. From the bustling streets of Manchester to the roaring cheers at Stamford Bridge, and all the way to soccer fans around the globe, including a special shout out to our friend in Toronto, Canada. Cole's journey reminds us why we love the beautiful game. It's proof that no matter where you're from, if you work hard and dream big, anything is possible. So as you snuggle under your blanket and let the night's calm settle in, come with me as we relive the unforgettable moments of Cole Palmer's rise to greatness. Together, we'll explore how one boy's passion for the game inspired millions and created a legacy that will live on for years to come. Cole Palmer, the boy who dreamed. Once upon a time, in a bustling corner of Manchester called Wythenshawe, there lived a little boy named Cole. From the moment he could walk, it seemed that a football was always at his feet. Whether in the park, on the pavement, or in his garden, Cole's small toes danced across the ball with a magic that no one could explain. Cole's parents, Marie and Germaine, often watched in amazement as their son made the ball do whatever he wanted. He would dribble it between the chairs in their living room, pretending they were defenders. He'd race outside after dinner, challenging the neighborhood kids to games, even though most of them were older and bigger. But no one could stop Cole, not even when he was only 4 years old. One Saturday morning, Cole's dad took him to a local football team, NJ Wythenshawe, where a kind coach named Graham Fowler spotted him immediately. The kids on the team were all 6 years old, and Cole looked so small standing next to them in his oversized jersey. Graham wasn't sure if such a young boy could keep up. But then, Cole touched the ball. It was like magic, Coach Graham would later say. He was 2 steps ahead of everyone else. It didn't matter that he was younger. You could see the joy in his face when he played. It was pure. But because of Cole's age, he needed special permission to play in matches. His dad had to sign a form promising that Cole would be careful. But Jermaine secretly laughed because he knew his son wasn't just careful, he was brilliant. By the time Cole was 7, he had already created a reputation as the little boy with a big talent. One sunny afternoon during a match at the park, the ball bounced high in the air. Cole ran toward it, and as it came down, he flicked it over a defender's head, spun around, and volleyed it straight into the net. The crowd gasped, and for a moment, everything went quiet. Then the cheers erupted. "Did you see that?" one parent shouted at. Another added, "The boy is going to be a star someday." Cole just grinned shyly. He didn't care much about the noise or the attention. He only cared about one thing: playing football. At home, Cole's dad told him stories about their family's roots. Cole's grandfather, Sterry, had grown up on the sunny island of St. Kitts and Nevis in the Caribbean, where football was also loved. Sterry had passed down the passion, and to honor him, Cole began wearing the St. Kitts and Nevis flag on his boots. "It's for Granddad," Cole told his friends, "so I can take a little bit of him with me onto the pitch." By the time Cole was 8, word of his talent had spread across Manchester. Scouts from the city's biggest clubs began showing up to watch him play. One day, his parents sent him down. "Cole," his mom said gently, "Manchester City and Manchester United both want you to train with them." Now this was a huge decision. Cole had always been a fan of Manchester United, like his dad, but when he visited Manchester City's academy, something clicked. They promised him lots of time on the pitch, where he could keep doing what he loved most, playing. So to everyone's surprise, Cole chose City. "Don't worry," he told his dad. "I'll still cheer for United when I'm not playing against them." His new journey at Manchester City wasn't easy. The coaches worried that Cole wasn't big or strong enough. At 14, there was even talk of letting him go. But Cole didn't let them stop him. He worked harder than ever, practicing his skills and using his cleverness to outthink bigger opponents. By 16, no one doubted his place at the academy. At 18, Cole achieved what he had always dreamed of. He made his debut for Manchester City's first team. It was a cool September evening when he stepped onto the field against Burnley in the EFL Cup. His heart was pounding, but as soon as the whistle blew, he felt at home. Not long after he scored his first professional goal in a match against Wycombe Wanderers, his teammates surrounded him cheering, but Cole just smiled quietly. He still wasn't sure how to celebrate. Cold Palmer, his friends began calling him because of his calm and cool attitude on the pitch. Over the next few years, Cole grew not just in talent, but in confidence. He scored beautiful goals, including one in the Champions League, the biggest competition in Europe. He even got to be part of Manchester City's treble-winning squad, lifting the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League trophies in 2023. It was a dream come true. In summer of 2023, Cole made a bold move that surprised many in the soccer world. After spending his entire career with Manchester City, Cole decided it was time to take on a new challenge and join Chelsea for a record-breaking £40 million transfer fee. It was a leap of faith for the young player, but Cole believed it was his moment to shine as a leader. His debut came just one day after signing with the club. as he stepped onto the Stamford Bridge pitch in a tough match against Nottingham Forest. Although Chelsea lost that game, Cole's confidence grew with each performance, and soon he made the fans fall in love with him. The first spark of his magic came on October 7th, when he scored his first goal for Chelsea. It was a cool, composed penalty in a 4-1 win over Burnley, and Cole also assisted another goal in that match. Then, on November 6th, in a fierce London derby against Tottenham, Cole showed his brilliance with a goal and an assist in a 4-1 victory. But one of the most unforgettable moments of his season came on November 12th, when Chelsea faced Cole's former team, Manchester City. It was a dramatic game that ended in a 4-4 draw, and in the final moments, Cole stood over the penalty spot. The weight of the game and his emotions rested on his shoulders, but with his trademark calmness, Cole scored a crucial stoppage time penalty. Stamford Bridge erupted in cheers as Cole raised his arms. As Chelsea's season unfolded, Cole continued to light up the Premier League with his dazzling performances. His growing confidence reached new heights on December 30th in a thrilling match against Luton Town. Cole scored twice, the first time he had done so in his professional career, and even provided an assist for teammate Naoni Madueke, leading Chelsea to a 3-2 victory. That December, Cole's performance earned him nominations for both the Premier League Player of the Month and Goal of the Month awards. He was becoming not just a fan favorite, but one of the most exciting young players in the league. This new year brought even more magic. On January 23rd, in the EFL Cup semi-finals, Cole delivered another sensational performance, scoring twice to help Chelsea defeat Middlesbrough 6-1 on aggregate and book their place in the final at Wembley Stadium. Then, on February 4th, Cole scored his 10th league goal of the season, becoming the first Chelsea player aged 21 or under to hit the double figures in a Premier League campaign. As the season went on, Cole seemed unstoppable. On April 4th, he achieved a historic milestone, his first ever Premier League hat-trick. It came in a breathtaking 4-3 comeback victory against Manchester United, with 2 of his goals scored deep into stoppage time. The performance earned Cole the Premier League Game Changer of the Season award. Just 11 days later, Cole delivered another stunning performance, scoring 4 goals in a 6-0 win against Everton. One of which was a spectacular Goal of the Month winner. He became the first Chelsea player to ever score 2 Premier League hat-tricks in a single season. By the end of the 23-24 season, Cole had rewritten the history books. He scored 27 goals and provided 15 assists across all competitions, with 22 goals and 11 assists coming in the Premier League alone. This gave him the most goal contributions of any player that season. He joined Chelsea legends like Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Diego Costa by scoring 20 or more goals in his debut season, a feat few had achieved before him. For his incredible performance, Cole was crowned the PFA Fans Player of the Year, Premier League Young Player of the Season, and Chelsea Player of the Season, an award voted by the fans who adored him. His dazzling goal against Everton was even nominated for the Premier League Goal of the Season. But what made Cole truly special wasn't just his talent, it was his humility. He often spoke about how much he owed to his family and the people of Wythenshawe. This is for them, he said after receiving one of his awards. I play for my family, my friends, and every kid out there with a dream. As the 2024-25 season began, Cole's journey only grew more remarkable. He signed a new 9-year contract with Chelsea, a sign of the club's faith in their young star. In August of 24, he kicked off the new campaign with a bang, scoring a stunning goal against Wolverhampton that earned him the Premier League Goal of the Month. It was his second consecutive win of the award, making him the first player in Premier League history to achieve the feat across 2 seasons. In September, Cole delivered another breaking performance in a match against Brighton. He scored 4 goals in the first half alone, becoming the first player in Premier League's history to achieve such a feat. His incredible displays earned him Premier League Player of the Month for September, solidifying his place as one of the league's brightest stars. By the December of 24, Cole reached another milestone, scoring his 30th Premier League goal in a record time. His knack for scoring under pressure was on full display during a thrilling 4-3 victory over Tottenham, where he converted 2 penalties, one of them a cheeky panenka, that left fans and commentators speechless. With that performance, Cole set a new Premier League record for the most penalties scored without a miss, surpassing the legendary Yaya Toure. As the calendar year came to a close, Cole broke yet another record, the most goal contributions by a Chelsea player in a single calendar year, surpassing Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank's long-standing record from 2001. Fans marveled at how far Cole had come in such a short time. Cole's incredible performances at Manchester City and Chelsea didn't just earn him applause from club fans. They caught the attention of England's national team coaches as well. In 2023, he was called up to represent England in the Under-21 European Championship. In the final, with the game on the line, Cole scored a decisive goal, helping England lift the trophy. He had become a hero for his country. A year later, he got the call he had been dreaming of his whole life, a place in England's senior squad for the European Championships in 2024. Representing his country was the highest honor for Cole, and he cherished every moment wearing the Three Lions jersey. The tournament was tough, and England found themselves in the final against Spain. Cole started the match on the bench, but with his team trailing 1-0, the coach called his name in the 70th minute. Cole ran onto the pitch, his heart racing. And just 3 minutes later, he received the ball outside the box, took a deep breath, and struck it perfectly. The ball soared past the Spanish goalkeeper and into the top corner of the net. The crowd erupted in cheers, chanting his name, Cole, Cole, Cole. Although England didn't win the match, Cole's equalizing goal became a symbol of hope and determination. It was a moment that would be replayed on highlight reels for years to come. Now, no story about Cole Palmer could be told without the cold celebration. It all started in December of 2023 in a thrilling match against Luton Town. After scoring his second goal of the night, Cole ran into the corner flag, crossed his arms, and rubbed his hands against his shoulder as though he was trying to warm himself up. Fans roared with laughter and applause. "Cold Palmer," they shouted, a nickname that had stuck with him since his days at Manchester City. But what most people didn't know was that Cole's celebration wasn't just a spur of the moment. It was inspired by a promise he made to his former Manchester City Academy teammate, Morgan Rogers. Earlier that month, Rogers had performed the same celebration after scoring for Middlesbrough, and the two had joked about it in a phone call. I told Morgan, "If I score, I'll do it," Cole revealed in an interview. And true to his word, Cole followed through. The celebration quickly became a sensation, with kids in playgrounds and fans in stadiums mimicking his cold pose. For Cole, the celebration was more than just a bit of fun. It was about joy, passion, and determination. But it's also funny, and it works well with my name, he said. From that moment on, every time Cole scored, fans eagerly waited to see him strike his iconic pose. It became a signature move that perfectly matched his calm yet electrifying personality on the pitch. Even as Cole became one of the best young players in the world, he never forgot where he came from. He often returned to Wythenshawe to visit the kids at his old club. "If I can do it, so can you," he told them. "You just have to believe and never give up." When he wasn't scoring goals for Chelsea or England, Cole was inspiring the next generation. He visited schools, gave motivational speeches, and even surprised young players with training sessions. To Cole, success wasn't just about winning trophies, it was about giving back. As you drift off to sleep tonight, remember Cole Palmer's story. Whether it's football, art, or anything else you love, keep dreaming big, just like Cole did. Because who knows, one day your name might be chanted by fans too. Sleep well and dream big, soccer friend.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey through the world of soccer bedtime stories. As we reach the end of this episode, I want to express my gratitude for your presence and support. Your engagement means the world to us, and we invite you to become an integral part of our vibrant community. Make sure to subscribe and follow. This will not only keep the magic alive, but also help shape the stories we bring to you. We're eager to hear your feedback, suggestions, and the topics that ignite your passion. Feel free to reach out to us at soccerbedtimestories@gmail.com. Together we'll create a community that celebrates the magic of the beautiful game. Now, sleep well and dream big, soccer friends.